Hey, what's going on everybody? Jose Hernandez here with Mastering Conversational Chemistry, and today I'm bringing you a public speaking tip that's going to help you get over some of your fears on standing in front of a crowd. Alright, so we've talked about what glossophobia is, which is the fear of public speaking, alright, speech anxiety, and how if you break it down, it tends to be a lot of little things that we're worried about that we could actually fix and correct. Now, one of the things I've heard the most people say is they freak out because people staring at them. There is actually fear to this. It's called scoptophobia, which is the fear of being stared at. I'm sure a lot of people can relate. You've been out in public and you make eye contact with a stranger and it tends to linger a little bit longer and starting to feel a little bit uncomfortable. This is what it is. So I can imagine how overwhelming it can feel if you're on stage in front of 100 or 200 people and there's a bunch of them staring at you and they're just listening to you talk. Right, so this is how you can get over it. Whenever we tend to have these speeches, we have to look above the crowd. Try to avoid making eye contact with any specific person, and that's how you could avoid that deer in the headlight look where you freeze and you're like, oh my God, they're staring at me, right? Look at light fixtures that are on the wall. Look at a sign or poster at the back of the room. Look at an aisle walkway where people are walking through and just try to avoid the eye contact with any specific person. But you want to make the subtle movements of your eyes bouncing around these different points right above your crowd. This way it looks like you're engaging with them without actually making the direct eye contact. Don't sit there and look at the ceiling because you don't want to make eye contact because people are going to think you're a little bit crazy, right? Bounce your eyes on these points of view that you have throughout the room and just, stay at each one for a second or two and move around, and then people are going to think, wow, this person's really engaged with their audience. They're looking around at everybody. As you continue to practice your speeches and you do more of them, you will get more comfortable. You'll start realizing that the people that are staring at you because they're listening to you. They're there to hear you speak and to hear what you have to say, right? So the next time that you're afraid of people staring at you, don't stare back at them. Avoid the entire eye contact by looking above the crowd at different points of view around the room and see what you can do. Tell me if it makes you a little bit more comfortable. All right, guys, that's your public speaking tip for today. Do me a favor, comment on it, like the video, share it, subscribe. I look forward to you guys in the next video.